drops to 20% or below. Well, if you ask me, any perk that requires you to be at low health to be activated is a big pile of shit. Stay away from the Nerd Rage perk.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items.
What is considered a banned item?
Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items.
Speech, I have to bring them along. A congenital heart defect. I probably butchered that word.
I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp, but I will allow this one exception. You may bear Caesar's mark, but do not attempt to share any of your medicine with anyone in the fort.
Okay, I refuse to disarm.
This is your last warning. You will relinquish your weapons and banned items, or prepare to face the consequences.
Okay, god damn it. I agreed to disarm.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
They sure do like doing that, and the best part about this disarming process is that when you get your weapons back, you have to rebind every single weapon you have. And so I had, what, a full 7 weapons equipped, and now I have to redo that when I get back out. So useless, tedious bullshit that should not be in there. Bethesda, ZeniMax, whoever, if you are watching this, please fix that, because it is annoying. It's a piece of shit and I don't like it. Let's see, the fort. Well, I guess that's how we get to the fort. We weren't supposed to go through the Hoover Dam here. And what that means is Benny is somewhere here, and there is a secret bunker somewhere.
True to Caesar.
True to Kaiser. Dur, 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 dur. Eat at Rita's Cafe, open all night. Oh, there goes that creepy shade of red again. Maybe that's where that crazy lady got her, Oh, this definitely looks like an arena of some sort, and will not be surprised if I'm thrown in there and I have to punch shit to death. Let's hope that's not the case. Hopefully I get some sort of weaponry, because I am all about my weapons. I need my unfair advantage. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Legion Monger, I've killed quite a few of you in my day. I've also eaten you, quite a few of you in my day.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
Okay.
You must enter Caesar's...
Yeah, okay, you just said that. Alright. Guess I have to do this manually. Wait here.
Should have brought something to read.
Oh. That is your loss. Where's my robot? Is that you stuck down here, you mongoloid? Damn it, you're supposed to be smart. You're a goddamn robot. Looks like you're waiting there. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. But anyway, it is time to get this show on the road and say hello to our good friend Caesar. Or Kaiser. Whatever floats your boat.
True to Caesar.
Yeah. Ave, yeah, Awe, whatever. Oh, look at what we have here. What's up, Benny, you little bitch?
Under penalty of death, the prisoner is forbidden to speak with you until Caesar has permitted.
Aw, look at him. He looks so sad. Punch you right where you stand, but I do believe I cannot do that. Oh yeah, before I forget, there's actually like a little thing that I found out, like that move that they teach you, this little palm technique. See, when you're in first person, it does a palm, but when you're in third person, it does a sweep. That is good stuff. And he doesn't even get down to do that. Nice, way to go, Bethesda. Put those dukes down. Let's talk to our old friend Kaiser here. Actually, he's not really an old friend. Go back. There you go. What's up, brother?
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
What were you looking to start?
The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
How do you know so much about me, you goddamn creepo?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile.
I don't really want to do anything with this, crazy fucking high and mighty group of jackasses, so, just let me deal with Benny and I'll be on my way.
Benny is my prisoner. You don't deal with him unless you've dealt with me. Don't worry. You'll get the platinum chip he was carrying, and then you'll use it like I tell you to.
Okay, looks like we're gonna be doing a little bitch work, and then when I get the chance, well, BAM! Surprise, bitch! I ain't your goddamn mule. Wrecksauce is nobody's man. He's his own man, not Kaiser's man. He's not a gun for hire. I do what I goddamn want. What are you saying I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
What's on the other side of those doors?
Benny's theory, if I understood it through all the screaming, was that Mr. House stashed some kind of ultimate weapon down there. A gigantic robot to stomp us all to death. Who cares? Whatever it is, House built it. So I want it destroyed.
Perhaps we will see the return of that giant Patriot bot, or Gundam, or whatever you want to call it. Death is a preferable outcome to communism. That was a very terrible impersonation, I'm sorry. But, let's see, can't your Legionnaires take care of this?
Yes, but then I'd have to kill them. You don't get it, do you? The weapons I wield are forged from blood, flesh, sinew, bone. Mortal stuff. Fragile, even. And yet my Legion obeys me even unto death. Why? Because they live to serve the greater good, and they know of no alternatives. House's machines, his technologies. What do they propose? The possibility of victory without sacrifice. No blood spilled, just rivets. That's not an idea to be put in circulation. If mankind's going to survive this moment in history, it needs warriors, not gadgets.
So you're allowed to use gadgets, but not employ gadgets that could save more lives or spare more lives, whatever? Yeah, this guy's definitely fucked up. Oh, Kaiser, you've been axed. Sorry, you just don't know it yet. And once I'm inside...
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him. Come back when you've destroyed whatever you find down in that bunker.
It seems this is where we can do a certain number of things. I don't think I am going to oblige to this dickbag's request. So maybe we can skip the whole destroying that thing, or maybe we can go down there, explore, and just see what the hell is up with that place. Benny, what is up, you dumb little asshole?
Go ahead and laugh, baby. I ain't blind to the humor in this situation.
It is pretty funny, isn't it?
Yeah, well, laugh it up on your own time. Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go?
Maybe we should learn a little bit about Benny, since, I mean, he was the one who shot me in the head and all.
I'm the most interesting person I know.
So do you drink Dos Equis? No, you definitely don't look like the Dos Equis, man, so I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that one, my friend. Was your tribe always called the Chairman?
No, in the way back we called ourselves the Boot Riders. Silly name, but that's how we rode the Mojave, dig? On our feet. We were nomadic badasses not to be trifled with. A gang of ruffians, though, with a certain panache. When House gave us the tops to renovate, his robots dropped off boxes full of suits and ties and wingtip shoes. Told us we were the chairman now. That caused an uproar, but I said the name sticks. Chow to the old ways, baby. Time to swing in style. If the shoes fit, you wear them.
How did Mr. House introduce himself?
We were east of Vegas when the first Securitron we ever saw rolled up on us. We junked it in a minute flat. The next day, 20 roll up, so we listened. Said we'd been selected. Vegas needed us to defend it. In exchange, we'd get cushy digs, full stomachs, medical treatment. Everything a nomad never gets, in other words. Most of the tribe thought we should say no. I thought it was the best idea ever.
How long were you head of the family?
7 years. Took over 3 days after Mr. House introduced himself. Our chief at the time, mountain of a guy named Bingo, wanted to stay nomadic. I disagreed, so he challenged me to the knife. He looked so surprised when I stuck that knife in his neck. Thought he was so tough, but he was so slow. That's how I made chief. It's how things were back then.
So what happened after you fled the tops?
I prefer the term relocated. It took every stealth boy I had to cross the river at Cottonwood Cove. That was a close shave, riding a boat full of Legion boys. Once I was across, I changed into a uniform. I swiped off a dead legionary outside Nelson. Tried to sneak into the bunker, but that didn't work out. They found the chip. I wasn't gonna tell them what it was used for, but let's just say they were persuasive.
Well, I think let's talk about something else. So, wait, didn't we just do this? I want to know more about you.
I never
Yep, I think, yep, that, oops. That is not what I wanted to do.
Sing, baby.
Tell me about the factions that want to rule Vegas.
Which greedy overlord do you want to start with?
Why shouldn't Mr. House run Vegas?
Mr. House hides Vegas under his skirt when the bombs fall 1,000 years ago, so it belongs to him? Forever? You buy that? Baby, every boss has a line to explain why he's special. Why everyone's gotta do what he says. You're just figuring that out? Vegas gotta swing, baby. Gotta have pizzazz. Respect where due, but that old man is square to the core.
Tell me about the three families.
The chairmen are true blue. The omertas are degenerates. Never trust them. Or the white gloves. Just something creepy about them. Set it up right and the families will roll with your caper. You might have to do some convincing.
What if my choice is none of the above?
Now you're talking. That is the ring-a-ding move, baby. First base is whatever Mr. House would have you do. Follow orders, rig the game to his specifications. Then, when he ain't looking, you knock him out of the running and find a way to take control of those Securitrons of his. Go see Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful.
I noticed that. That's how I know about all this nifty stuff now. What's so bad about the NCR?
Ain't we covered this? The only thing not bad about them is they ain't Legion. The NCR is the biggest gang of thieves in the Mojave. Only difference is they pass laws to make their crimes legal before they commit them.
That definitely doesn't sound very fair, but then again, what is fair? I mean, wrecksauce definitely isn't going to play by the rules. What kind of man would he be with a name like that? You think Kaiser would destroy the strip?
Nah, just spruce it up with a crucifixion here and there. Come closer so I can step on you. The Legion is twisted, baby. Original losers worshipping the king of creeps like he's some kind of god. They're worse than roaches. My advice? Put on your stomping shoes.
Put on my stomping shoes. You know, as I'm starting to talk to this guy, I'm actually starting to like him a little bit more, but I mean, the man shot me in the head. Can I really forgive him for that?
Go on.
Let's see what else we can do here. What else can you tell, or what do you think I should do with the chip?
Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker and destroy whatever Mr. House stashed there. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas. So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig?
Wait, he already said that. Okay, Kaiser says I get to decide how you die.
Try not to smile so wide, baby. You might break your mouth. Yeah, Baldy said you'd get to decide. So which way you leaning?
Maybe we should fight in the arena. No, I don't think so. Something bad could happen to you. I'm conflicted now. I'm starting to like this guy. I don't know, I guess it's something about that accent of his, the way he talks. Let's see what do you have a preference?
Yeah. To die in my sleep at a ripe old age after a marathon session of hey-hey with 30 sex-starved broads. You'll set that up? Look, I ain't a harbor for illusions. I ain't expecting to get out of this shindig alive. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy.
How do you feel about crucifixion?
Yeah, real popular around here. It's a crowd pleaser.
Something bad could happen to you right here.
The direct approach, eh? Fair enough. But you should wait until the bunker's taken care of. Caesar won't like it if you eat dessert first.
I'm so conflicted. Why? I shouldn't have talked to Benny. I think I'm starting to like his character. I really am. Let's see. What if I helped you escape?
Sweet offer, baby, but if you cut these ropes, every legionary in this camp's gonna come running with machetes. Now, on the other hand, if I had a stealth boy and a bobby pin, I could see myself out. Know what I mean?
If I help you escape, what will you do next?
Baby, if you show me the door to Scramsville, that's where I'll go. Out of your hair, never to return. I've been a fink to you. Caused more than my share of grief by a hard mile. Let me go. You won't see me again.
Well, you know what? I guess this is where the neutral part comes in. wrecksauce the evil would have him dead, but I don't know. This character's kind of grown on me, so you know what? You've earned your freedom. Here you go, buddy.
Baby, your generosity and spirit of forgiveness, off the charts. This little care package is everything I need. I'll take it from here.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. What? That did not work out as planned. Well. Anyway. Let's see.
Go ahead,
Blah, blah, blah,
lad.
blah, blah. That's pretty funny. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. What haven't we picked? Crucifixion is option. Set up the arena. I haven't made up my mind.
I know, so many options. How do you choose just one? Ta-ta.
Well, as soon as I saw him I knew something was, not quite right when he decided to just go, oh, hey, I'll just turn on this, stealth board right now. Not too bright. Then again, it wasn't too bright on my part just to hand it to him then and there. That's funny. But anyway, that was a lot of story to take in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It is time to take a break. BRB.